Hi there. Thank you for purchasing my private card tutorial, which you will receive by post, all the goods, as well as a private YouTube tutorial, which will be exclusive to those who buy December's craft card class, exclusive to you for the full month. So it's only at the end of the month I'll publish it on my normal blog. So these are the two cards we're going to make, and you'll see this in your kit. Now I have also included some little die cuts from the foliage frame set, the die cutting set that goes with part of this colour range. It's really nice. So what we're using today is Petal Promenade suite. So for the card bases I have used Petal Pink cardstock. This is, what's the name of this green one? Hang on a second. This one is Mossy Meadow and very thick vanilla cardstock. I am also using, let me see, metallic ribbon combo pack. So I'll send you a length of both colours here, which is Petal Pink, and then the green, which coordinates well. I'll send you cuttings of that, and you can tie your own bow. I'm not the greatest at tying bows, so you might do a better job of that yourself. So I will include that in there. That goes lovely with the suite. Everything will be cut. All you need is some glue and a pair of scissors, possibly, if you want to cut anything else down. Now you'll see there's quite a few elements to these cards. Both cards have, the cardstock is the main layer, a layer of coordinating cardstock for layer 1, a piece of the DSP. Now you can swap over if you wish, but I just love these lovely little flowers, so pretty. We'll have some layering sections. Now normally I would stamp a greeting in here, so if you have your own stamp sets, that's fine. Unfortunately I can't stamp and sell on Stampin' Up images due to copyright, so I have included a bow just in case you don't have any stamp sets of your own. Okay, the same with this one. This is all layered up lovely. Whoops, I'm a bit kerfuffle here. So again, this has 2 layers plus a banner section. Again, the DSP's double-sided, so it's up to you. You could just swap it around if you wish. You can even mix and match between the two. This is a gorgeous die cut from the foliage framelit set. These all the dies that we use at Stampin' Up are Sizzix for the big shot. They're really pretty. So I hope you like what I've included for you. I'm sure you will. And again, there's layers here, like so. And if you wish, you could turn that over if you're stamping on it rather than having the image. But I don't know if you actually have any stamps, like I said, so I have included some embellishments. I'll also send you a few of these gorgeous little Petal Pink rhinestone gems that goes with this suite as well. Okay, so let me get all this out the road. I'll talk about these other little die cut extras in a wee second, but I'm going to do these both from scratch. So now what I need to do, I'm doing the full tutorial because obviously this is going to be used after the end of the month for my followers to try if they wish, but like I say, you get exclusive viewing of this first till my next month's class starts. So A4 cardstock, cut it down to 11.5. Fantastic. And you're going to get 2 cards out of this, so we want to then cut at 4.1, which is completely centre. And there's your 2 pieces, okay? So, let me see. Once you've cut it in half, you want to score at 5 3/4, like so. Fold it in half, and there's your card base. Now you can alternate it to be horizontal if you wish. It would still work, but for this tutorial we're doing the standy up one. Okay, the normal card. Right, so there's one. Let's get this one scored at 5 3/4 as well. Now if you don't have a trimmer or a scoreboard, I would really recommend this, as it's both 2 in 1. It's really light and it cuts down me having to use scissors because I find that really difficult. Right, now for layer 1, let's do the green card first. Layer 1 is going to measure 5.5. Now you see I'm using my scrap pieces here, by 3 7/8. So that is layer 1, and it just fit on the page, thank goodness. So there's layer 1. Now layer 2 is, let me find my gorgeous rosy posy type paper, which is this one. This is just beautiful. Reminds me of weddings. It's lovely. Right, so I want a piece of this. This is layer 2. This is your DSP, Designer Series paper. So this one's, you want this to be 3 5/8 by, turn it over so that I could cut it at the same angle, 5 1/4. So that's 1/4. And then you're not wasting all your paper. So put that to the side. And this is your second layer. You see how fabulously it coordinates. It's amazing. I love it. Now, for the banner section, you want to cut, and yours will already be cut, a strip that measures 2 inches by 5 inches. So I'll just do it like this so as not to waste card. There we go. Now you might not have a banner punch, what's fine. What you would do if you don't have the punch is you would snip in the middle and then cut it at an angle to get the banner. I'll show you on this little scrap bit. So roughly cut in the middle. Oh, hang on. Take it from the edge to the inside and repeat like so. And that gives you a little banner. But I'm lucky I have the punch, so let me punch this. This accepts 2-inch width paper, so that's what we're using. And you can see that just fits on there perfectly. Now what you want to do is, at this stage, you want to glue each layer onto your card, like so. Make sure that this section is just meeting the top of the DSP, like so. You don't want it overhanging. It looks better if it's kind of centered like that. Okay, so the next stage is using the same cardstock. I am going to, let me see, needs a bit green. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly die cut this beautiful die out, okay? And that's the first layer of our layered section for the front. So excuse me a wee second while I run that through. Again, you can order these big shot machines online at Stampin' Up as well, and the colour's black, which I just love. Mine's is a white one, but it's needing replaced, so I might treat myself. So there's your first layer, okay, and I'm going to use my Starburst punch on a bit of scrap paper, like so. Make sure it fits, yep. There's layer 1 for your embellished area. Then using the same piece of designer series paper, I'm going to use a 2-inch punch and punch out the second layer, like so. And as I said, you could stamp on this area with your own stamps if you wish, but if you don't have stamps, we're just simply putting it the right side up, like so. Okay. Now, I shall send you 2 of each of these. So if you wanted to use pink on both cards, that's fine, or green. I think the green goes better with this one because of the green mossy paper colour here. And that's you. That would be your first card. You don't need 3D dimensionals or what have you, because I think it stands out quite well as it is. So there's card 1. Okay. Put that to the side. Now card 2, I am going to use first layer, again 3 7/8 by 5.5 is going to be, let's see, 5.5. This is going to be layer 1. 3 7/8, 4, 5, like so. There you have your first layer. And I'm going to use my second most favourite paper in this set, which is this lovely Petal pink roses. So this layer is again 5 1/4. Let me see, let me try and save paper. That's too short. 5 1/4 by 3 5/8. Now I always remember that bang on the middle is 1 2 3 4/8 or 3.5. So I always kind of go from there if it's the higher numbers. So that's 3 4/8. There's the next one. 3 5/8. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to layer this up as well, glue it together, adhese it together, and we're going to use a similar setup for the embellished section, but obviously using the coordinated cardstock, which is a very vanilla, like on layer 1, and then with the 2-inch punch. If you don't have punches, you could use like a jar lid or something if you had this yourself and couldn't quite afford the equipment yet. You could always use your own dies, or like I say, hand cut it. But these are a godsend. I've never looked back from these. So right, using this scrap, I'm going to punch out this layer for the Starburst punch section, like so, and then use the 1 3/4 punch on the very vanilla. Again, this is lovely. This is the extra thick cardstock that you get with this card set. Oh, hang on, I just dropped it. And again, stick it all together. Now this one you could maybe use foam pads underneath to make it stand out more, but I think it's lovely the way it is. So again, you can stamp on it with your own stamps, or use a coordinating ribbon that I send you. Yeah, and that's about it. So let me bring these back, and I'll show you the extras that I'll pop in. So what I've done is using my everyday label punch. No, it's not. Oh God, it's this one. I've forgotten the name of it. Fibro brain, sorry. I have punched out a couple of sections, so If you wanted to even stamp on there, write on there, happy birthday or whatever, I've included a couple. You could put them anywhere on the card. What I'll also include is some of these die cuts. That you could just place behind, like so, and glue down to make a lovely little leafy section, as they say. Or you could use them all in one card, like so. That's maybe too busy, but you can have a play around. Whatever you don't use, you could keep for your next project. Okay, so maybe that one there will give it a little bit of contrast against the green. That's lovely. Like I say, it's up to yourself. You can stick them where you want, but I think they're very pretty. And they're really easy to make because I've provided all the cutout shapes and whatnot. So, happy crafting, and thanks again for buying this class off of me. Like I say, you'll have exclusive access to this YouTube tutorial until such time as the next class comes out, and then I'll put it public to share with the rest of the world. Okay. Do contact me if you'd like to be included in the next one. Obviously it's £10 for the class at the moment, just to cover materials really, but when I do raise the prices it'll probably go up to 15, but there'll be a different project included in here as well, whether that's a tag or a little box or a little tea bag holder or something. But for now it's just two cards, and then we'll see how you get on from there. Okay. Remember, come and visit me at SmithsCraftyCreations.com and have a browse. Lots of blogs on there. There's also a link to my shop. Now, what I will say is the new catalogue actually comes out in June. So this stuff is going to be available after the new year. Now, if you quickly look, this is a Petal Promenade suite here. It is just beautiful. I mean, you could use it for everyday cards, wedding cards, christening, whatever. And then the framelit set I have got is, where is it? It's not that one. Yeah. That's the die set. The framelits are on page 217. Hang on a second. Looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, this set here. So I do have the matching stamp set for this, but like I say, I can't actually provide you with any copies of stamps or stamped images of anything that's in the current catalogues, because it is still live and you would need to buy that yourself. But if you want any more information, give us a wee shout. Send me a message, text, email, write to me, whatever you want. All my contacts details are on my website. Okay, thanks for watching. Enjoy.